talk about this week's team, but I mean, I would think you would have a lot more, the team, even though it's a different team from last year, but a lot more confidence going into this game as opposed to last year, just based on what you guys were able to accomplish after playing them.
Yeah. Well, I think you look at last year and you look at the development of the whole program, and you want to measure, and you as a coach, you want to set a trajectory of growth, continued growth. Obviously, we're through the Division II transition, and in that process of the whole transition of 3 years, the mindset coming out of the Ohio Athletic Department and even our football program was continually grow into the grander vision. So last year's season helped produce a great opportunity to grow and become what we believe is a stronger Division II football program with a more established foundation. In it now going into this season, we're a younger team. However, they're a team that has come through the process, understanding the AP way, understanding what they've been recruited for, and so you're excited about this new group taking the field and seeing the continued trajectory of keep growing.
Now, I'm sure you've seen some films on them, yeah, because every team changes from year to year. Just what are your thoughts on Grand Valley?
Well, I think Grand Valley's in the same place that they've always. They're a national contender, and that's why they're a storied program. Matt does a great job running his program. To see them go to the semifinals last year, watch their journey was exciting as far as a fan watching them and appreciating their football. And I know coming out this year, they're going once again, they have a solid football program. So we know that come on Thursday night, we're playing against a formidable opponent, and we're excited about that because we want to play the best out there. We want to continue to grow our program to be the best in the country, and in doing so, we love playing those people who have established themselves at a higher bar and higher standard. So we're looking forward to taking the field.
And I know this is the first game,
yeah.
But as you look, your team's the favorite to win the conference, but it looks like this is a big game to possibly bump up your numbers to get in the hunt for a playoff.
Well, it is, but it's like every week's a season, and so every game is a big game. And every opponent, you could put them on paper, you could put us on paper, say what's favored, what's not favored. The reality is college football. Every staff out there has a lot of pride in their work. Every staff out there recruits extremely hard. They spend a lot of hours away from their family pouring it into their work. And so we know this as college football coaches. We have tremendous respect for everybody in our conference, tremendous respect for whoever our opponent is, just because this is college football, and you're not going to last long if you don't pour a lot of your energies in, sacrifice quite a bit to help your product be successful. So in that, the favor, what's favored, not favored, we understand we take it a week at a time. Matter of fact, we take it a day at a time and just say, hey, let's grow today. Let's put our very best effort into today. Let's make sure we're looking forward to, at the end of the night when we go to bed, hey, did we push this thing forward? And that's our convictions and our heart where we're moving.
And based on what you've seen in camp, how do you feel about your team right now going into this first game?
Well, I can say this. The number one, I feel excited about who the team is, for the word team. There's a lot of great personalities in our team. There's a lot of great cohesive brotherhood in there. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of just guys just having a good time playing college football with each other. In that, your X's and O's growth, there's areas where you feel excited about. There's areas where you need to maybe hold back a little bit. But in it all, we feel like we've got a group that is on the right track, and we also know that we're going on an amazing journey where we're setting sail to a great adventure of 2014 that's going to present challenges still yet unknown. And our team is excited for the journey and excited for the great adventure that we're on. And so in that saying, just we're going to take a day at a time and not miss it either, because just as fast as 2013 went, 12, I mean, this college football moves fast, and I don't want our seniors to miss a moment. I don't want our freshmen to miss a moment, and all the classes in between. We're valuing each opportunity you have just to practice the game of college football, being on a college football team, because this experience is going to be gone before you know it.
You guys ranked top 25 preseason, a lot of individual accolades and awards before the season has started. How's your team responded to some of those lofty preseason accolades?
Well, it's more about just they understand the discipline it takes to get that. With the vision we have for the program, you want to be in that conversation all the time, but yet that conversation doesn't buy us anything. It's more about what do we do with the opportunity at hand. What kind of work do we pour in? It's nice to know in a measurement of, okay, now we're being ranked higher, which is where we want to be. You want to be ranked consistently up there. And that all we're taking it as just a data point of saying, okay, there's some fruit to where we're going. We're on the right trajectory. Yet that fruit does not buy us tomorrow. And so I think our team has handled it very well, where they're just focused on what they have in the moment. And they also know it took a lot of hard work to get there, and they understand that this is an easy street now. It's once again, it's college football. And you've got people across the whole league and obviously in Michigan that are working really hard to compete against us, and we need to be equaling and matching that work ethic and conviction. We're happy to play the game. We're blessed to play the game. And so we're not just trying to put the gear on and wear our Nike swooshies everywhere. We're trying to be that warrior mentality of, hey, I'm going to put my work into every single moment I have. And so there's a lot of pride they have in that.
Coach, talk about Grand Valley State, certainly the pedigree, the way you want to build a Division II program with all the tradition that they've had. How does your squad embrace this challenge?
Well, we love it. We love the challenge. I think anytime you can be challenged, you love the fact that it's going to help you grow. It's going to help you climb higher. It's going to be one of those things that's going to bring out the best in you. It's going to show you where you're at. And so it's like the whole season. I mean, you can work hard all spring long and preparing in the weight room, but the reality is you're doing it all for the challenge. And as our coaching staff and our football players, why they enjoy this sport so much is because of what you said, is the challenge. And the challenge brings out the best in us, it refines us, and it's going to help us become more of that man we want to become later in life for these young guys. It's the challenges that are going to bring out the character traits that will help them further in life, in their marriages, in their work. It's also the challenge that will expose some of the character traits that they don't like, that we know will hinder you later on in life. So the challenge is really what this whole experience is about. It's going to bring out everything to really fulfill what we call our mission of building champions while pursuing championships. That growth mindset that we have here needs the challenge to help us figure out where do we need to keep growing, what do we need to keep developing, and what do we need to let go of as well. There's some mindsets out there we probably need to finally let go of, and the challenge brings it out. So we love the challenge.
Coach, both teams, you guys opened the year last year, experienced a great deal of success after that first meeting. What's different about each team as you head into this year's matchup?
I don't know. Once again, I think the question puts the focus on how we embrace the opponent, but we always flip it back. Hey, how do we handle ourselves? Like I said, once again, I don't want to harp on it, but the challenge is each opponent. I mean, I think we love the fact that we have 11 games on the schedule that we know about. We'd love to earn more. You need each opponent to bring out the best in you, and so we really appreciate and respect our opponents. So each one brings brand new, unique talent, unique landscape, the traveling journeys. So each opponent we do have on the schedule brings their own unique circumstances that provide us really the environment to keep growing as a team and experience what is amazing is college football, and we love it and appreciate our opponents for as we have them on the schedule. We respect them, and we're excited to take this 2014 journey.
Coach, over here, Grand Valley State's never played in Southern California before. What kind of environment can they expect coming here?
Well, I believe in our fans. I really believe in the Zoo Nation. I mean, they're going to come out in full force because our football games are an amazing experience. And so if you haven't been to one yet, this is one of the greatest opportunities to come to one. See that this is college football's finest. You're going to have the opportunity to experience a student section that just is so loud, and they're also they love the community aspect of it. You're going to have a chance to experience just the fans that come out, their convictions they have. You're going to have a chance to experience real positive atmosphere where you're going to want to keep bringing your family back to. You're going to have a chance for many people in the community just to say, man, this is college football. To have a dad-son experience, mom, son, dad, daughters, the whole family together, and just families coming together, the tailgating experience. I think like any of the teams that do come to our stadium, when they leave, they realize, man, what a refreshing experience, what an amazing college football experience. I think our opponents love playing here because it is Southern California. You're in LA, and so I think it's one of those rare experiences when our opponents can come. Like, man, what a great time.
Just a couple last questions. It's kind of uncharted territory for your program being on national TV. How does that add to the experience of a season opener, and how does that challenge you guys as a coaching staff to kind of manage that with additional timeouts, things that are going to pop up that you haven't experienced in a game before?
Well, I think it's what you want for where our program's going. I mean, our grand vision for the program is being a national program, a program that is seeking to really put itself on the national stage consistently. So, once again, the unique circumstances, it's great. That means we're in the right trajectory, and it's going to become a more familiar circumstance around here. It's going to be one of those things that this whole athletic department is really one of the nationally recognized in all of our sports. So we embrace it. We love it. There's obviously some uniquenesses of it, but it's not like it's a brand new experience. Coaches, we've all played at TV at some time, and so it's what our players want. It's why we recruit players here, why we have such a recruiting base, because the players know that they're going to get a first-class football experience. And being on TV, a chance to play at the high level that we do play, it's why recruits are continue to come knocking our door, and why we are embracing and love the fact that Southern California Basin and the whole southwestern region, this is a school that you're going to want to check out when you're looking at making a decision as a recruit.
Okay, and then one last thing, just what were some of your key takeaways from fall camp in each of the three phases: offense, defense, special teams?
Well, I'm going to start off with just the offense. I noticed is that there's some veteran leadership there, and that is our strongest group. I think Nick Owens did an amazing job as a senior quarterback to provide the leadership, the continuity. I always like to call him is that the eye in the middle of the storm. He's just that calmness factor that he brings. So that was absolutely strong. I like the fact that our offensive line is a veteran group. There's a lot of depth to it. I believe Jackie's got them on the right trajectory to being a physical group, a group that plays well together. I think receiving core are really happy with how they came out of camp. Feel like they understand him and the whole core and Nick are on the right path. They understand where they need to be at. And in all that, obviously Terrell's he's looked like he's put in the work to have an even better year. And so when we expect that from him, I know he expects that from himself. But in all that, he has the highest standard for himself. So the fact that he's shown up in great shape, also coupled with his real conviction to help his team any way possible. Coming out of that was on the defensive side, we are younger, and that excites me because these guys are excited to get on the football field. They're excited to play as a team, and it's kind of that opportunity that they're finally getting. Hey, we came here to play, and now they're stepping on. The recruiting has really played out. We've been recruiting these classes the last couple of years. They're seeing the field now, and I think they're great kids. Then special teams, Coach Heiger does an amazing job of coordinating it, and I think what we have is a collective conviction on special teams that they understand how important this is. Every single snap on special teams has a chance to significantly change the game. A lot of field positions going to be changed. The ball will be exchanged. There's opportunity to make big plays, to score on our special teams, opportunity to get a takeaway on special teams. And I think the crew we have on special teams, especially like leading with Jamie Cacciatore, is they're ready to go, and they're excited for the opportunity to play.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck this week.
All right, thank you.